Hello, welcome to a new game, Simple Story Alex. It's a short interactive story about Alex, an ordinary loser who lives a dull life full of alcohol and misery, but deep in his soul, he always wanted to be a hero. One day, then he leaves his house and Alex accidentally gets teleported into a mystery temple, the exit which you should find. It's by Kuko, released 2018, sells for $1.50. It also has some DLC, which I will also show you, which is also $1.50. It has 8 Steam achievements. Hello my friends, this is my first game. Why I make it on RPG Maker? Because I'm not a programmer, neither an artist. So in my humble opinion, this game constructor is ideal for the first game. It's not necessary to make an epic RPG, then you can make a simple story about an ordinary people. Simple story Alex, as you can guess by it's my name. It is a simple story about Alex, the ordinary alcoholic. He lives a boring life but dreaming to be a hero in a different world and dimension. One day when he was leaving his house, Alex gets teleported into a mystery temple. Is he sleeping? It has some Easter eggs. It says there is no battle in the game. Standard art. That's basically about all. Now Kuko, he's famous for putting in shovelware about a purse that collects money. I featured him a year ago on a video called $100. His real name is Alexander Veta, and he's a Russian developer. I'm not sure if he's still alive anymore, as most Russians who get sent to the front line live about 2 weeks to 4 weeks in total. But anyway, hello, thanks for buying this game. This game is a small interactive story. I advise you to examine all surrounding objects before you go to the next location. This is my first project in game making, so don't judge me too harshly. Have fun. This is a story of ordinary security guard from province. In small town he lives in, you don't have any hope for better future. So being constantly drunk is only... Day after day, all remains the same. Work, home, drinks, and after hangover to work again. He didn't have any children, no family, and neither he has reason to live. Wow. Sounds like a great guy. But it was different before. He had friends, good work, lovely wife. Life was open to him, but it all was before the crisis came. And then he lost his job. Then everything drastically changed. So he lost his job as a security guard. Oh, I need to go to job. Oh, this is when he was a security guard. But first he needs to find, I'm guessing, his alcoholic drink. So I'm just going to analyze all the surroundings because that's what the game tells you to do. While I'm doing that, I think he's owned his bed for 20 years now. Geez, get another bed. Oh, he's got holes in the floor. Great. And he's got bottles lying around everywhere. So Kuko, as I said, is Alexander Veta. If you want to see what he looks like, I identified the real developer. He made a mistake, so I found out what his real name was. And I show him at the end of that video. Very strange character. That's all I can say. I don't know what he's doing in that video that I show at the end of $100. You can check it out yourself and tell me what he's doing. I don't speak Russian, so I have no idea. Anyway, yeah. So let's go back to the game and talk about the game. This is his first game. I'm not going to be so harsh. It's not too bad actually. Given it's better than the shovelware of the purse that runs around collecting $100, but that's what he's famous for. He hopes his neighbours doesn't climb through the building. So in Russia they have apartment blocks. I'm guessing he lives in an apartment block somewhere. He broke that bottle of wine last week and he couldn't be bothered cleaning it up. This is all because of his wife leaving him. So he did get married. Gas was shut down a month ago because he didn't pay his bill. but he doesn't use a stove anyway. And he finds his desired drink, and you get to press escape. So this was made in Game Maker Studio, I think he said. RPG Maker. No, sorry, RBG Maker it's called. Now you can save the game here. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to save it. As you can see, I've done a few files ahead, but we'll catch up. And we're in a temple. And he doesn't know where he is. Is he dreaming? Is he going to become a hero? Did I really teleport to a new world? Can I slay a dragon or rescue a princess? Is it really true? I need to find out what's going on. So there's an iron door. You try to break the door down. You do a run up, standing in one place. Beating the door does nothing. If we stay there, nothing happens. But if we open the door, because it's not locked. There we go. Now we got to find a key to open this chest. All the food. I think all the food in this temple is rotten from memory. Yep. So all the food is rotten. You just got to click through it. People are worshipping. I don't understand the joke about sacrificing virgins and kittens to this god. A very strange humour there. Anyway, basket of fruits. Doesn't stink. You eat it. I don't know why he's dressed in blonde hair. Why he chose that for himself? Because he's not blonde. He didn't look blonde in the $100 video. It's definitely the developer, 100%. But as I said, most of the Russians have been called to the front line. I'm not sure if he has been called to the front line, but if he has, he's probably no longer alive. And that's a sad and real case. There's a few Russian developers that are featured, and Ukrainian developers are featured who no longer exist. They were killed in the war. It doesn't really tell you anything. I don't know why the statues are what the other statues are. But I have to go through them all, sorry. Strawberries, everything's rotten in this temple. And now I think we find a key here, no? Oh, we probably found a key somewhere else before. And we open it, and we get another key. Okay, so now we open the other door. And I'll just turn it up so you can hear the sound a little bit. It's actually a fitting sort of sound. But anyway. I only can find answers if I open the door. Let's see what happens. So you go open the door. We're going to save it here. Save file 2. And we come across someone. Cool. And we got a bit of sea, palm trees. We're on an island. I'm on an outside now. It's an island as far as I can see. Only palm trees surround me, nothing more except this guy. So let's go talk to the guy. Living creatures at last. Now I will get the answers to all my questions. Welcome, traveller. I was waiting for you for so long. Who are you? What is this place? How did I get here? I have an important task for you. What is this temple and these statues? You need to gather 10 coconuts from a palm tree located on this island. You can bring them. I will knock your head off by this coconut. Answer my questions. After gathering all these coconuts, you need to bring them to me. I know you can handle it, traveller. Okay, I will gather this coconut, but if you ignore my questions after this, I will make you pay. So now you got to go to every palm tree and check every single palm tree. This is predominantly the game. Just do it in, and you got to find 10 coconuts. If you find more, I don't think anything happens. I could be wrong, but I didn't see there being any Easter eggs or any differences taking more coconuts. All of it, I'm just clicking through because all of it says either you don't find a coconut or you found one coconut in it. There's not much variation to the whole level. There's not really much to say. I guess RPG Maker is probably one of the easiest. I have found some good games on RPG, but you really are concentrating on the story, and the games were made good by the sound effects and the secrets that were held in. Often, if you base it on a true story or something like that, you can make a good game with RPG Maker. It just takes a little bit of ingenuity. Anyway, we'll come back to this guy. You're doing well, good. Now let them lie for a while under the sunlight, and then we can take them to the temple. Now answer my questions. I think you deserve... Before you can say anything, the earth starts shaking, and boom, we're back into our bedroom. So this is where I got up to before I start recording. What a strange dream. The temple, the island, the man with the coconuts. At least it was a dream. Damn headache. I need to go get a drink again. But you've noticed that the place has changed. The curtains are now open. The wine bottles, the bottles are now full of wine. There's no hole in the floorboards anymore. And there's fish on the table. And there's proper cutlery that a wife would have instead of just games and books on science fiction, and I think he says old retro games. Maybe I was going crazy. I need to find something to cure my headache and then go for a walk. Okay, so we're going to go off for a walk again. Now, Alexander Vetter or Kuko, I don't know if he can speak English at all or understand English, as everything is translated by another person. So even the translator he uses, whoever that is, there's still quite a few translation errors, and they're blatantly obvious. There we go. Older games are better than modern games, so according to Alexander Vetter. Like there, instead of my collection of books about accidental travel. What is accidental travel? I believe it's teleportation into another universe, apparently. Alternate dimensions is accidental travel. Even when life is good, he's still got quite a few wine bottles around the place. So I'm going to show you the whole game, and stove don't work. Anyway, let's go get a desired drink. Oh, my headache is gone. Now I can go for a walk, and we're back in the temple. But you'll notice the temple has changed. Our bed is now in the temple. The wine bottles that we drank are in the temple. The rotten food isn't so much in the temple. It's just bare. So yes, all the food maybe, because he said he ate a pizza. Was it pizza or something that had been a week off? So my whole guess is the whole house is the temple is the whole house that he lives in, just his way of life. I'm guessing the fridge is now bare with nothing in it, except for potatoes maybe. So the it's coconuts. So the coconuts are the same as the ones you picked outside for the guy. Same amount. But as you guess, we got to pick up another key, open up the chest too. And there's the key. So we open up the and you find the door key again. And so we go outside. I'm gonna go tell that person what's, give him a piece of our mind, and voila, we're not in the Palm Island, we're in a desert. But there's another person there. Looks like a miniature Sahara desert. Someone is walking there. Mr. Coconuts? No, it's not Mr. Coconuts, it's someone else. Welcome, traveller. I was waiting for you. Who are you? There's that man with coconuts. I have an important mission for you. Are you kidding me? You need to gather 15 flowers from cactus and plants that surround us on the island. Will anybody answer my questions? After gathering flowers, you need to bring them to me. I have faith in you, traveller. You try to beat the flowers lover, but all you punch doesn't bring him any damage. This man stands still. That's all that's supposed to... Well, I think I should gather these flowers and see if it changes anything. So apparently we tried to beat him up, but he's immortal to our punches. And like the trees, there's nothing else you can do other than walk around the entire island, examining everything. The well has a Easter egg. Which tells us a little bit more about Alexander. Maybe one of his favourite TV shows. Which might be where he got the inspiration of this game as well, to some degree. So even though I examined the well, you got to throw rocks in the well. That's how you activate the Easter egg. I'll go collect the rocks now. Takes a while. Sorry, I'm just going to click through it really fast to collect all the rocks. Come on. Gotta be coming and running out soon. There we go. Okay, now for the Easter egg. You should be able to guess what it is. I'm going to throw all the stones in there. You start to drop stones in the well. This reminds you about your favourite TV series 4, 8, 15, 23, 42, which are the cursed numbers in Lost, the TV series. Are we in some sort of purgatory? Well, not that they were in purgatory. You'll often get Lost fans tell you that they weren't dead when they came to the island. They were only invented their own place. I think it's season 5 or season 6. And then from that point on, they became dead. So now life, you still got the headache. You would often wake up with sunlight. My wife's hand mirror, she often admired herself in it. He puts a lot of emphasis on his wife, and that once she left, that's the end of it. So instead of identifying Kuko, because we know who Kuko is, Alexander Vetter, I might try and see if I can identify who this woman he's obsessed about is. Their third anniversary, so they at least got to their third wedding anniversary. Didn't last much longer than that. His wife did all the festive cooking. Often she decorated the house with flowers. Daisy is her favourite. And that's all you can examine there. He often gifted her flowers and different kitchen utensils. So he hasn't taken a drink this time. He doesn't want the... Oh, there you go. His wife. Honey. I tired of all this. You didn't find normal job for yourself. I don't want to live all my life with ordinary security guard, counting every penny and thinking how to live for another day. Nothing will be the same. I go away. Again? No. I love you. I don't love you anymore. Well, she's a bit of a bitch, isn't she? She leaves a note. Okay. Wow. The letter. This is the test result. Test result or what? Oh, I have cancer as well. I always try to forget this day. My wife walked away, and then I also had this cancer. At what day? My head. So not only does his wife divorce him or separate him, he gets cancer at the same time, and that sends him to becoming an alcoholic. Now, Alexander Vetter is saying that this is basically his story, and then as alcohol worsened, he eventually lost his job. And now the bedroom has changed, and at the temple is just alcoholic bottles everywhere. No food. The bottles are empty, most of them. His life is empty now. The temple is abandoned. The statues are still there. The flowers and the coconuts he gathered are in the corner. And all the things say the same thing, that his life is completely empty. The label shows an aspen stake and crucifix, the one called Count. Strange. So there's one bottle that's different. That bottle there. The door is not locked this time. So let's go back to the island and get the answer as to what is going on. Save it here. And we're in the Winterland. Very cold. But it's not cold here. Snow. It looks like somebody drew it over a desert texture. So underneath is the desert texture, and he's just put snow over the top of it. And here, so he's going to go get his mission again. As you can see, we can't get the mission until we talk to the guy. Welcome, traveller. I am waiting for you. I have an important task for you. Yeah. You need to find 8 boxes with different magical stuff. Indeed. After you find them, you need to bring them to me. I believe in you, traveller. So off we go to search the entire island for boxes that are hidden in trees, hidden in snowmen. You'll find the statues out here in the well, but the well doesn't do anything. Not really much more to say about this game. This is pretty much it. So let's talk about the YouTube channel. In my YouTube channel, I haven't done games in alphabetical order, even though this is A. I'm still working on that. Just some games are taking longer. My hope is to get through the first 23 games that are on Steam in alphabetical order, and before the end of the year. So we've done most of them. There's just a few. So probably on the weekend, I'll be doing a video with about 4 or 5 games featured in it. And there's only 3 games that are in that list that's going to have quite extensive needs extensive coverage. And then at the end of the year, I might do a recap showing the whole 23 videos and do any updates and just do a brief synopsis of all 23 as a thank you. Now, you deserve a reward. I'm tired of this. And this is his reward. Yeah, the statues are now in our apartment. So the temple is our apartment. Our apartment is the temple. I'm tired of examining all this stuff. So he doesn't even care anymore. He doesn't want to examine it. The pain of his life is almost unbearable now. He doesn't even want to examine the statues. All he wants is a drink. Just give me a drink. I got a desired drink. Let's go get the desired drink. Awful smell, disgusting taste. That wasn't the same as all the other stuff. Now we're in the temple. My body is torn apart. Doesn't want to even examine the stuff in the temple. The bottle under the sink, we can drink that instead of a key. Again, disgusting smell, awful taste. He still doesn't want to examine anything. I don't know what that says, so if you speak Russian, leave in the comments what does that say. I would be interested. And now we go out. The pain is overwhelming. And now we're in a graveyard. What is this place? No one is here. I must find out what it means. Here lies Coconuts Man. Poor guy, he was my first man on this island. I mean... Here lies Flower Lover. Here lies Man with Boxes. And here lies Alex. Started to shake. And now we remember what happened. Yes, here it is under the sink. Acetone bottle. Now I can shake off my hangover. Acetone. Don't drink acetone. Alex had headaches. He completely forgot that long time ago he had the consequence of cancer and chronic alcoholism was reduced smell and taste sensitivity. He didn't notice that he had acetone instead of alcohol. But when he noticed his mistake, it was already too late. Alex had lost consciousness and was slowly dying. So this is apparently a true story of what happened to him. Then Alex was in agony. His mind created for him his own little world. The apartment in which he dreamed about his past. The temple, his purgatory in which his past and present, his fantasies was all blended together. And the island, his own heaven, where he created his own dream about accidental travel. Kiko, thanks for playing this game. English translation was done by Scorp, which didn't do a good job. And this was his first game. Music was by Autonix. Achievement script was by someone else. It wasn't too bad. It had an interesting premise, so I'll give him that. Now you also have DLC that you can buy. This one's $1.50. It's the Alex Season Pass. What it has is another game, Simple Story Alex 2 Guys. And so this DLC will tell you the story of the two minor characters from the main game and how they appeared on the deserted island and snowy islands. This little sketch you will be able to see after installing DLC and loading the 15 save slot. So let's look at this DLC. We've got to go down to 15. There we go. Thank you for purchasing this DLC. The action takes place long before. Two friends went on a search of a mysterious temple. They bought the map from one drunkard paying with vodka. He told them about a story about a temple and wealth. Normal people would throw out this map and laugh. After spending all their savings, they go. And luck was on their side. Legend told by the alcoholic. Our heroes found the temple. At last we made it. I have not washed for 2 weeks and I stink. Why had you stopped mumbling? You talked without stopping. Go and look around while I'll rest for a couple of minutes. We need to figure out how we will take all this treasure from here. So instead of all the crates, we got gold bars everywhere. We must really look around a bit. I'm not sure why, because we've already established that the temple was basically... Well, he explains that it's his past, present, when he was dying, which was predominantly his house that he lived. It looks like marble. To hell with it. Now you're going to start gold again, sacks of gold, food, wine, food. Nom 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 nom. Drink. I'm not eating normal foods for so long. I never drink so delicious wine. I've got messy. Wait a minute, I saw a map. It'll make a good napkin, I suppose. By the way, this I'm not controlling. It's actually just played out like a movie. Why are you standing there? Here. It says, take away all the treasures, how much you can take. Just do not touch the food. If you eat it, you will die. What happened? Where am I? You have defiled our temple. Now your soul will live forever on this damn island and collect flower tributes for us. Through you will pass millions of wandering souls. You will see and feel everything, but you cannot say a word. You will forever ask travelers to collect flowers. Damn you. No. Hail the traveller. I've been waiting a long time for you. I have an important task for you. Ha ha ha. You need to collect 8 boxes with different trifles inside. Ha 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 ha. After collecting the boxes, you need to bring them to me. I believe you will succeed, traveller. Have fun. And so that's how the two island people. Simple story, Alex, good day. This DLC adds to the game additional episode with short story, which takes place long before the events of the original game. We will be able to see the happy Alex who does not yet drink and has a loving and caring wife. This little sketch you will be able to see after installing the DLC and loading the 16th save slot in the main game. Okay, so this you get for the $1.50 DLC, which is more than I've been getting from other DLCs, we'll put it that way. So this is... It's his favourite day. It's his day off. He can spend it with his lovely wife. I don't need to... his wife likes to do the housework and not grumble. What a handsome guy looks at me in the mirror. Outside is sunny weather. Our family flower. My wife never forgets to water it, even when we fly away on holiday in Bulgaria. She looked after it. Smells delicious. Wife likes to cook. They named the bear Mikavicic or whatever. There's all this stuff they've accumulated over the 3 years. She collects porcelain kittens. My wife decided to support my hobby, and for each holiday I receive, so she bought him a porcelain kitten for some reason. That's what he's into. Chrysanthemums is his wife's favourite flower. Good morning, my love. Lasagna is not ready yet. You can do something useful now. While Yummy is preparing, you can walk around your apartment and study some objects to recollect. If I bought a TV, it would be much easier. On the stove, bake the most loving lasagna. Sink is always empty. As soon as dirty dishes appear, she cleans them. Basically, she does everything. I keep all household turpentine under the sink, clearly labelled. But he realises he's got the acetone into a normal bottle when he shouldn't have. And apparently he forgot when he had a hangover. So apparently there's something else I've forgotten to analyse. What have I forgotten to analyse? Gotta find the object I haven't analysed yet. So he's hidden a small gift under the bed pillow. Lasagna is ready. There you go. Hooray, delicious lasagna with cucumber salad. Life is worth living. You kissed and went for you loved it. You love your life. So that's the DLC. That's Alex's life before everything went bad. Find exit. It is my first project. This game serves as an inspiration and prototype for my future work. In this game you will find not a single word, but instead have 3 huge labyrinths in which you need to find the teleport. Your task is a demon who has to find hell. Okay. Boom. RPG Maker at its finest. Okay, and now we just have a labyrinth. Hate maze games. There's nothing to do other than find the exit. That's all you have to do. This is his first game before he... So Alex wasn't his first game. His first game published, I guess. This was just a project. And the exit is a Jewish star. Isn't it a Jewish star? On this labyrinth, there's only 3 labyrinths. All I can recommend is that you go down to the bottom. From memory, it's up at the top right. But to get there, you've got to basically go down to the bottom and cut the labyrinth in half. So here. To get to the one at the top right. That's it. So as I said, with my channel, I've got to get a lot of stuff off my hard drive so I can do some bigger videos where I show several games at once. So this week you'll get quite a few mixed bag games that's been on my hard drive. This is one of them. It's been on my hard drive for over a year. Decided to get rid of it. Gone the wrong way. Got to go all the way down to further come across. On my horror channel, I will try and get a few videos started on that one as well. There will be a couple horror games on this one as well, but I always tell you what to expect before you actually watch the video. And that's it. This one is really on all the way down to the left-hand bottom is way. This labyrinth is so huge. If you don't know where you're going, you can spend literally hours wandering this stupid labyrinth. Yeah, it's really, really pointless. I hate maze games. It's one of my biggest passions of hate. There's really not too many. See, I'm down in a dead end and now I have to backtrack again. There isn't too many really great maze games if you come to think about it. And I've often discussed that on my channel. I identified one of the games in the alphabetical list, and I'll probably do that really, really soon, which we could never find the game as it was advertised on Steam. I have finally found the game, and that's going to be a very interesting video coming soon. So I still got to get Ducks Can Dry off my hard drive. 10 years after, I got to get off my hard drive. The ridiculous boss fight of bunny hopping, I got to get off my hard drive. I might do that one next. It's crazy. So that's it. And the very last part of the DLC is just pictures, drawings that he did of his wife. So I'm very curious now, who is this woman? And on his social media account, I can only find this woman who he's obsessed with. So I think this may be his wife that he was once married to. If it isn't, he's currently obsessed with this person, or has been before the war was anyway. I haven't really checked up whether the guy is still alive or not. I might do that in a future update and recap video to find out who's dead and who's not with the Russian war. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you around for the next video. Until then, bye for now.